These are 9 skills that are banned in football, because sometimes even the most intricate footwork can get you benched. First up, we got Neymar, a skill so cheeky that even the referees couldn't help but smile. Neymar takes a penalty, the ultimate showdown between the striker and the goalkeeper. We all know Neymar, our dazzling star from Brazil, turned this nerve-wracking face-off into a full-blown magic show. He pulled off a penalty kick that had fans dropping their nachos and opponents dropping their jaws. The trick was simple, yet brilliant. Neymar would run up to the ball, pause, and then take a shot. But the pause was the key. It was so unexpected that it would often cause the goalkeeper to dive the wrong way. Neymar scored several goals with this trick, and it quickly became his signature move. But not everyone was happy with Neymar's trick. Some people thought it was unfair, and they argued it should be banned. They said it was like giving Usain Bolt a head start in a 100-meter dash. FIFA eventually agreed, and they banned Neymar's trick. So if you're thinking of trying Neymar's trick, be warned, you might get a yellow card for your troubles. But you know something that should definitely not be banned? Subscribing to our channel. Now let's run, or should I say lock, into our next trick. Presenting the running knee lock, football's very own jailbreak. Imagine trapping the ball between your knees like it's that last piece of candy everyone's eyeing, and then making a break for it. Sure, it's crowd-pleasing, but in official matches, it's as unwelcome as a snowstorm at a summer barbecue. Keep this trick up and you might find yourself collecting red cards faster than you can collect Pokemon cards. This one's called the low header. It's like trying to whisper in an opera house. It's just plain wrong. We get it. Sometimes the grass seems so inviting, but getting your head that close to the ground is an invitation for trouble. Just remember, a football pitch isn't the place to practice your ground level yoga poses. It's not really banned, but this is discouraged. But this one is illegal. Passing the ball back to the goalkeeper through the header. Sometimes a header is not just a header, it's a sneaky pass back to your goalkeeper. Imagine Marco Verratti doing a floor routine that would make gymnasts giggle. But FIFA, they weren't laughing. If they were handing out yellow cards for cheeky plays, Verratti would have a full deck. The moral of this story, your head and your goalkeeper's gloves are not a match made in heaven. In fact, it's against the rules for a goalkeeper to handle the ball after it has been deliberately passed back to them by a teammate, even if the pass is made with the head. This rule is in place to prevent teams from slowing the game down by passing the ball back to their goalkeeper over and over again. So if you're thinking of trying to pull off a sneaky header back to your goalkeeper, you might just get a yellow card. This one's called the seal dribble. Imagine taking the rhythmic vibes of a carnival samba and slamming it onto the football field. But here's the catch. In official matches, it's like trying to waltz in a mosh pit. Kurlan found out that sometimes showing off can turn into showing yourself out. A reminder that football, like a spicy samba, requires the right timing. The seal dribble is a move in which the player juggles the ball between their feet and head, keeping it close to the ground. It's a flashy move that can be difficult to defend against, but it's also risky. If the player loses control of the ball, they're likely to get tackled or lose possession. Kurlan was sent off for performing the seal dribble in an official match. The lesson here is that sometimes it's better to keep things simple and focus on the game. There's no need to show off if it means putting your team at risk. This one's called the shirt catch. The unsung hero of football is the jersey. It's used for team pride, fan adoration, and trapping balls? That's right, the shirt catch is a move that's cooler than a cucumber in a freezer. But try it during a game and you'll be playing peekaboo with a yellow card. It seems the referee isn't a fan of your jersey's party trick. The shirt catch is a move in which the player uses their jersey to trap the ball. They do this by stretching the jersey out and catching it inside the fabric. The reason why it's illegal is that it's considered to be a form of handball. The rules of football state that a player cannot deliberately handle the ball with their hands or arms. The shirt catch is considered to be a form of handball because the player is intentionally using their jersey to trap the ball. So if you're thinking of trying the shirt catch during a game, be warned, you might just get a yellow card for your troubles. But if you're feeling brave, go for it. Just don't say we didn't warn you. This one's called the Kung Fu Kick. It's the kind of move that makes you wonder if you're watching football or an action-packed Jackie Chan flick. Just ask Harold Schumacher, who thought the World Cup was his action hero audition tape. Or Eric Bailey, who seemed to have misread footballer as Ninja Warrior. But let's be clear, football fields aren't the place for flying kicks, unless you want to get kicked out of the game. The Kung Fu Kick is a move in which the player uses their feet to deliver a powerful kick to an opponent. It's a flashy move that can be used to intimidate or injure an opponent, but it's also risky. If the player misses the target, they're likely to be penalized or even sent off. The reason why the Kung Fu Kick is illegal is because it's considered to be a form of violent conduct. The rules of football state that a player cannot use excessive force or endanger the safety of an opponent. The Kung Fu kick is considered to be violent conduct because it's high risk and can easily injure someone. Next up is one of the most jaw-dropping acts in football history, the donkey trick. Imagine Ernie Hunt performing a move so wild it was like he had stepped out of a superhero comic. The guy would flick the ball up, smack it midair, then juggle it with his feet. It was like the halftime show had come early. But alas, FIFA thought it was a little too flashy for their classic game. They banned the donkey trick in 1973, saying that it was unsporting and against the spirit of the game. So note to all players, no matter how awesome the donkey trick sounds, this is football, not a Marvel movie. This one's called the neck stall. It's a move that would make a ballerina blink twice and ask, how is that even possible? This one has taken the internet by storm, turning ordinary players into viral sensations. But while it's a gem for social media, on the pitch, it's a bit too vaudeville. The message is clear, save it for TikTok, and keep the pitch for some good old-fashioned football action.